The reality of starting your brand. All right, I don't want you guys to put too much focus into the whiteboard because a lot of the information, I'm just going to spit it out. So just in case you guys can't see the whiteboard good, it doesn't matter. Most of the information I'm going to spill out because I know this is my first YouTube video back, so I don't know how perfect this is going to be. But let's say, for example, you start your brand in June, right? So that's the month you come up with the idea in your head. Now you have to brainstorm designs. Now you have to find manufacturers. Now you have to get scammed by manufacturers. Now you have to see manufacturers that'll send you bad samples and didn't scam you. So realistically, from June, you're already probably at late August because it's going to take you about 30 days to get a sample in, another 30 days to really figure out, if you want to do a bulk on the piece, the brainstorming, everything. So it really will take you 60 days, right? So my guess is late August, you figure it out, right? If they scammed you, it's another 30, so I said 30 for brainstorming, 30 for the sample to come in. Oh, and actually another 30 for the drop. So if they scam you, you're talking about another 30, another 30 for the drop, maybe marketing another 15. So realistically, if I'm being completely honest with you, if you are not yet prepared and you don't have the resources, you're really looking at a September, right? And I'm thinking like September, maybe 15th type of drop. And that's the realistic timeline. Now, how do you avoid these things? There's multiple ways you can avoid such a long time on your clothing brand drop, right? You can do a lot of prior research, a lot of prior knowledge, watch YouTube videos that are free, or you can invest in a mentor. We'll talk about that later. I want to talk about investing in knowledge, right? Maybe you're just starting out, you're on a budget, you don't want to spend too much money. Maybe you can't afford to spend too much money on your brand. What do? You go on YouTube and you start searching up everything. What do you need? Marketing, search up marketing. Read books on marketing. To my left, I have my whole bookshelf. It's huge. All my books I've ever read on marketing, business, budgeting, ego. I'm just reading them. 48 Laws of Power. I mean, even Spanish books, right? So invest in those things that are inexpensive. So your first thing is inexpensive resources, right? I'm probably spelling it wrong, but how are we going to get to the timeline, right? What is going to be the realistic timeline? And I want to just spoil the video right now. Your realistic timeline of scaling your brand, and the number I'm going to put on the board is 10K per month, and I want to put it in your mind. Your realistic timeline, you're looking about 6 months plus. But by the time you watch this video, I want you to take care of this within 90 days, right? So I want you to take away that mentality of I'm going to do it in 6 months plus, or maybe even upwards to a year. I honestly think if you apply everything in this video, you watch the whole video, put time into this video, because all you want to put time into is everything else that is not generating you the results that you want for your brand. I want you to put time into this video. Watch through the whole video. In 90 days, we want to get you in 90 days. By the time you finish this video, I want to get you to 10K per month. This is how we're going to do it. I want you to spend your money on inexpensive resources. Whether it's small mini courses, whether it's free YouTube videos, anything that's inexpensive, anything that is either free or will not hurt your pocket, invest in that. That will shorten your timeline for your clothing brand. Now, designing. That timeline takes way too long if you're outsourcing. I want you to learn how to design. It's going to cost you way less money. It's going to save you the hiccups of getting stuff you don't want. So I want you to invest in learning how to design. Start watching videos. Start reading books. Anything. And you'd be surprised. Yes, I learned some designing off of reading books because it expanded my creativity. I don't just look at designs the same anymore. I notice what is out there, what the marketing should look like, everything. Your design comes down to everything. It's not just, let me throw Hustle Forever on a t-shirt and it's going to sell. And guys, please, if your clothing brand has the name Hustle in it, I did the same mistake when I started this clothing brand right here. Now I'm on a bunch of different... All right, sorry, I had to cut out the video for a second, but hopefully I'm picking off exactly where I was at, but I want you to invest in those inexpensive resources, right? Learn how to design yourself, learn how to do everything yourself, be the one-man team. Now, when you get ready, content, I want to talk about content, right? This is something that you don't want to rush. Your rollout should be 2 weeks worth of content, right? 2 weeks. So I want you to, for 2 weeks, I want you to market your brand as much as you can. I want you to market, friends, families, everything. Your first drop should be all your friends, all your family, and only a couple outsiders. At the end of the day, long term, though, I will give you this advice. Most of the people supporting your business will be people you don't know. 99% of them will be. But for the first drop, it's going to take you about 2 weeks to market. How do you market, right? Small, plain photo shoots. Rent a studio out for $50 an hour. If you're in Miami where I am, it's a little more expensive. Rent a studio out for $50 an hour. Get models that are your friends, your family. If you don't have friends or families, you're going to have to rent models or outsource. Get people from other cities. That'll take you about 2 weeks, but I need you to move with speed. I need you to take this serious, right? The reality of launching your brand and the timeline is 6 months. Remember what we talked about, but you're going to do it in 90 days. In 90 days, you're going to have your drop ready, everything ready, and you're going to hit 10K on that first month. Now, how do we get there, right? 2 weeks. Now we're going to really give everything. We're going to break everything down into the 90 days. And who knows? I might shock you. We might be less than 90 days. All right. 2 weeks. This is going to be content. This bubble is content. All right. Your actual drop. It's going to be anywhere from 2-3 weeks. You know, you're opening pre-orders and you're trying to get the drop to 10K. 2-3 weeks of drop. Right? Your sample is going to be 30 days. Why 30 days? Because every manufacturer is going to say 2 to 3 weeks with shipping and everything. It's realistically 30 days. 30 days for your sample. Right? And then you need another 30 days for your bulk, realistically, for it to get to your customer. And I love to include this in here because why would you think the drop, the drop only took sample, 2-3 weeks drop, 2 weeks content. That's it. No. Your customer has to get his order or her order. So it really, everything should play a factor. So 30, 60, another 3 weeks is 21 days. We're looking at 81 days. If you add 2 more weeks, it's a little bit over 90, right? So let's cut it. Let's really shorten the content, right? Let's do 1 week of content. Let's do, maybe put the bulk will be 26 days. Here, maybe we stretch it to 26. And this is really pressing your manufacturer to get to that 10K a month, right? And 2-3 weeks of drop. Guys, this is how you get to the 90 days. It shouldn't take you more than 6 months to do 10K per month. Now, here's how you really shorten this timeline, right? Here's how you really shorten the timeline. Here's how you really shorten it. I'm going to stand in front of the board so you guys don't see this part until I show it. And I really hope, I'm spelling this completely wrong. I don't care. That's how you really stop it. Like I said earlier, if the whiteboard, you guys can't see it too well, everything I am saying out loud. Stop procrastinating. Because here's the reality. You're watching this video right now because you're motivated. You have that spark in you. But you'll probably go to sleep, go play video games, do something else. And you'll probably, it'll probably die out. And then eventually you'll pick back up on the idea. And maybe, after 6 months, you get a little traction. You hit your first 10K month. Or maybe, honestly, it'll take you a year. Because you're just lazy. You're not putting in the work. You're just lazy. And listen, I get it. But can I give you some advice? Go do something else, bro. Go bag groceries. Go do something, bro. Put the snacks in the bag. Put the food in the bag. Do something, bro. There's so many jobs, that are paying $14, $15 an hour. You can start out good, bro. But if you really want to do this, 90 days. Speed is everything. There's a billion quotes online about speed and how important it is. I wouldn't have accomplished these things. And honestly, these are my small milestones when I first started. without the speed, and it took me to stop procrastinating. Even me being back on YouTube, I'm taking this with speed, because speed is everything to business, to everything in this world. Right, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. I think that's the new upload schedule. 3 videos a week, every week. Right, without missing. If I miss, I want you guys to get on my comments and spam me. Hey, you missed. I promise I will get out of bed at 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 a.m., whatever time it is. Speed is everything in this game, and stay consistent. The realistic timeline to start your clothing brand should not be 6 months. And if you thought this video was going to tell you, hey, the realistic timeline is going to be 6 months, I clickbaited you. The realistic timeline should be 90 days. There shouldn't be no reason why in 90 days you can't get that clothing brand to 10K a month. I promise you.